Welcome back to the colony. My name is Pravculear, and what do you say we deal with that mad tribe that's taking out presidents down here? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna open fire with the mortars that we now have. So let's see now. Set force target, and somewhere around there should do the trick. And it's time to pass out the mortar orders. So you man that mortar. And Kate, that means you did this mortar. Right, so let's make sure all the robots are locked into Area 1, which they are. And they're up. And angry. Hopefully the Holly of Traps is enough to take them out. And so far, survey says yes. Holding that thought. One got through. At least a couple are getting through. Thankfully, they're too injured to actually do anything in terms of damage. Please don't shoot the mortars. Alrighty then, that takes care of that, and there's just one left, and never mind, they're all dead. Alright. Back to shelling the, mechanoids, or maybe we should just go out and, yeah, I think I'm gonna wait until after I, had the rest of the turrets destroyed. And of course, I'm gonna need to unrestrict some Autobots so they can repair the Holly of Traps, or just make a new area that is solely for some builder bots. And yeah, that should do the trick. Area 2. And you two Hollerbots need to go back home for repair. And yep. Alright, I think the next area on the chopping block is those turrets down there, since they look rather scary and dangerous, so let's just deal with them next. And just pass out the mortar orders again. Something like so. And hopefully that should be enough to take out the turrets after a few volleys. Okay, I think it might be time to refocus the efforts. No, they're heading near it. They're just, right, there it goes. Alright, time to take out that Inferno Cannon. And Kate is now catatonic. Go figure. I think that's my cue to let people have a bit of a break. And here comes more mechanoids for the Holly of Traps. At least one of them. No, wait, there's two. And so far it is, not enough. Go figure. And that takes care of that. Already got hit, though. Not too hard, though. So that's great. Malnutrition. Not fun. And, of course, we've got visitors who walk straight into the straight into the mechanoids. Alright, let's go, take out those, turrets, ourselves. At least some of them. Alright, Stumpy, where are ya? I think we should just head back home before... Oh, it's just a bunch of bruises. Now, how do I navigate this successfully? Okay, Adrian. I think you're gonna be, the hero this colony needs. cops, hopefully. Well, they're distracted. And that takes care of that section. So yes, let's do this while we clear out the rest of the machinoids manually ourselves. Probably should have asked me first if they could come in. And that takes care of that. Rescue. Rescue. And rescue. And we search all the robots and the people, since that issue is taken care of. And of course, let's collect all the loot. Like so. I'm surprised I didn't lose anybody, but I guess that's the joy of having actual armor. Alright, so Fluffy didn't make it. And neither did Coyote. Colleen, however, is going to make it. But lost its dream. And hey, that's the microfurnace research completed. I think it's time for the endless progress research. And go down that tree. Well, Kate's back up. How do I know that? It's because Kate just promptly went into a daze. Alright, Kate, have fun. Well, Jordan decided it wanted revenge. Well, I know how to deal with that one. This is why I built the Steel Dragon altar. Alright, time for you to butter off, Dragon. Extinguish that fire, stabilize, then rescue. Adrian. Stabilize. Rescue. Right. That's already been dealt with, I think. Death in 5 hours. Nope. Didn't even manage to rescue a single one of them. So much for that rescue mission. And oh yeah, we have a compacted machinery component meteorite. Alright. Directly in the base. Almost heading the nuclear power plants that I had over here. Well, that's the long-range mineral scanner research completed. Also, a Dunbear has awoken. I don't know what that voice track was, but no well. Alright, you two. Time for you to pick up a new LMG, Kate. And you two are gonna deal with that thing. Hopefully. Assuming all goes well. And Colleen has become a guest. So at least, they get to go home. Right, now it's angry. And downed. Well, it's lunch now. Well, that's the, temple finished off. So, let's just actually start doing the rituals. And yep, I got a mod on that will make them do those rituals, themselves. And just make sure it all happens on that ritual spot right there. Like so. And the first one was boring. Go figure. Especially since it's an extremely impressive pantheon that's very rich. Right, so Colleen is leaving the map. So I guess that's fine. And the relations went from 48 to 66. Member incident map healthy. Well, that's the Crypto Sleep Casset research completed, so that's great. Butters here is a pessimist, story writer, placeman, shooting sits, artistic 8, double passion, and social sits, single passion with shooting being a single passion. Hippity hoppity. Yoink. Butters has made it safely to a prison cell. Convert. Alright, so that was a simple, converting job that the, colony did, so recruit! Well, those traders are about to have a bad day. I hope the traps path is, straight to the Holly of Traps. Yeah, the traders are getting, rat. Cause oh boy. Really, guys? Well, screw it. Time to open fire with the mortars. And hopefully get their attention that way. And if I happen to lose a, do some, pots. Oh, well. It is what it is. And right, I forgot to, lock the bots behind Area 1. Please do the funny. Not that kind of funny, guys. The kind of funny where you just walk through the Holly of Traps. Alright, and they lost enough to, yep, they just lost enough to, be convinced to, just leave me alone. Good! Didn't even lose a single colonist. And the real question is, can we get some more colonists out of this one? I know, fast walker, socrates deaf, and capable of dumb labor. Mining 11, so, Kate. Right, you don't do that. At all. So that's, Stumpy's job. Right, I have to assign you to Doctor. So where is the stabilize? Right, that's just 10 without medicine and capture. Karya, 10 pretty, so stabilize on Karya and then capture. Right, I need some more prison cells. Whoopsies. Luckily, I've been hard at work at constructing my room, so it is what it is. 10 then capture. Tree for breathing, teetotaler. Ironworld, Misandrous. Let's see now. Undergrounder, body pierce, trigger happy. So you're gonna be happy in this colony. Landoa. So let's see now. Pinned, capture, and of course, the surviving raiders that are still leaving. There's that issue to figure out, but oh well. Alright, Stumpy's prisoner unfortunately passed. And Arnie's prisoner is stable enough to be transported. So you do that, Marty. And you know what? So is Karya. So Adrian, just capture. As for you two, convert and convert. And of course the solar flare comes in to ruin our day. Oh well, it is what it is. And then Dona's is having a bit of a crisis of belief. And of course it's anthropology, which is not one of our religions. Well, not the main religion of the base, which is the cult, which is kind of on the nose. Oh well, it is what it is. Well, Karya went berserk. I think this issue might just sort itself out. Let's just do the funny. Yep. We're just going to let her out straight into the hallway. Well, straight into a trap. And it should hopefully snap her out of it. Yep. Immediately snapped out of it. Death in 8 hours. And an ER bot has seen her. And that takes care of that. And that's the Starflight base. Its research completed. And we have visitors from the Illuminati. And Landoa has been successfully converted to, well, our religion. Recruit. Yes, it's just Karya now, who is also converted. Recruit. Well, it's fall again, so I guess no more growing crops outside. That we need. Well, not that we need to anymore, since we got the hydroponics basins up and running, but no well. And we are now allied to the Illuminati. Alright. Store of 93, by the way, for that visit. And that's the vacuum crystal sleep classic research completed. And carry one berserk again. Just let her out. And no more Karya. Go figure. Thanks, Artie. That was supposed to be sarcastic, by the way. Oh well, we still have 2 more prisoners, where that came from. Oh boy, a manhunter pack. Well, time to lock the doors and pretend the outside world doesn't exist. And send you back for repair. Along with you. Actually, just recall all. Destroy it. Well, it's Warren's, so I guess locking the doors and pretending the outside world doesn't exist was the right call. Because they're just trying to go straight through the hallway of traps. And I think I had the thumbnail for this video. Well, that's all the manhunting pad dealt with by the hallway of traps, so time to repair the doors and release the droids. And that's the machine persuasion research completed. Wonder how this passed the mammoth kits to bucket. Oh well, it's lunch now. Ah yes, malnutrition, dead man. Butters has officially joined the colony, so that's great. Now I need to set you up for success in this colony. No drugs, and make sure everybody is carrying herbal medicine at the very least, since we've got plenty of that to throw around. And also get you set up for life in the colony from the work orders. Everybody just does childcare that could do it. You're also pretty good at social, so you can also do that for the colony. And oh hey, another researcher. I've got plenty of research benches for everybody. Nope, went to bed. Alright, fair enough. Let's get you kitted out with your complimentary LMGs. Like so. And Doa has officially joined the colony. And on that note, I think this is where I'm gonna leave out the video. So like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlists all over social media for the channel and the algorithm for free. And if you want to support the channel financially, well, there's a link to my profile where you can do exactly that for as little as $1 a month. And get your name on the trust screen, which is gonna be straight up right about now.